What's up, Tiki Taki? We're going to talk a little bit about the science going on down here in Alabama. Now, this is public information. Public information, outdoorlife.com. This video is only for entertainment. Alligator catfish hybrids are being spawned in an Alabama lab. Alligator catfish hybrids. Using gene editing technology and just a pinch of alligator DNA, scientists at Auburn have created a sterile hybrid species of catfish they say is more resistant to infection. This article was updated on February 2nd, 2023. Just a pinch of alligator DNA. Auburn. Roll Tide. In an effort to build a better catfish, researchers at Auburn University have genetically engineered a hybrid catfish species using alligator DNA. The methodology might sound scary, you think? But the byproducts are nearly identical to the farm-raised catfish sold in grocery stores throughout the country. Nope, that's even more scary. Still, regulatory approval isn't a guarantee, and these reptilian mud kitties won't end up on the shelves anytime soon. Mud kitties, reptilian mud kitties. You better not put them in the grocery store. Americans eat a lot of catfish, and it's impossible to put a number on how many chuckleheads we cook on an annual basis. Yep, somebody from Alabama definitely wrote this article. Regardless, it's not enough to satisfy their overall demand. In 2021 alone, we imported around 256 million pounds of it from other countries. Meanwhile, we commercially produced another 307 million pounds here at home. Most of these farm-raised fish come from the South, primarily Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi, and Texas, where the deep-fried delicacy's true soulmate, the hush puppy, was born. Yep, they want y'all to want this fish. They down here talking about some hush puppies. I'm surprised they didn't include potato salad and baked beans. The only problem with raising catfish in farm ponds is that these bodies of water turn into breeding grounds for disease. Ugh! Farmers lose a huge number of fish every year to various infections. Ugh! That's why researchers at Auburn University are trying to create a more resilient catfish with some genetic engineering and just a pinch of alligator DNA. A team of scientists has successfully spawned a new hybrid catfish species they believe can better resist infection. Well, you know what? Maybe if you didn't put a whole bunch of fish in a little pond and farm them, instead, maybe you just put them in a big body of water where they're supposed to be, maybe they wouldn't get no diseases. Maybe y'all shouldn't be just putting them in farms like that. I don't think you're supposed to be doing that. One fear that came up during the experiment was the risk of genetically modified superfish escaping from farms and disrupting neighboring ecosystems. Superfish? A superfish? Get out of here. Go somewhere. Y'all wild. To prevent this, they used, there's that C word. There's that T word. I ain't gonna say it. They have a fit when I say that C word. But they using the CRISPR genetic editing tool to remove a catfish gene associated with reproduction. Oh my gosh, they playing God. They replaced it with the alligator gene. With these genes swapped, the hybrid catfish was unable to reproduce. Y'all better stop with these superfish. Follow-up experience proved that the survival rates of these hybrid fish were between 2 and 5-fold higher. Y'all need to stop. Because of ethical concerns surrounding the C-word technology. Yeah, the man that made the twins in Japan that went to prison. Yeah, there's some ethical concerns. And genetic modification regulatory approval for these hybrid catfish isn't a certainty. The experiment has already raised doubts among the larger scientific community as well. Yeah, the regular community too, not just the scientific one. The regular community here in Alabama, we a little bit concerned. Some have urged that even if these hybrids are more resilient, most fish farmers don't have a use for lab-spawned sterile fish. Don't nobody want to eat that. And even though the hybrid species is still just a catfish, there's also the marketing problem of selling hybridized alligator catfish to consumers. Yeah, don't nobody want to eat that. A catfish, alligator, superfish. Get out of here. Dunham and Sue think people could eventually come around to the idea. Nope, I don't think so. And Dunham explained that it's unlikely anybody would notice a difference in the meat itself. I would eat it in a heartbeat, he said. You must be from Alabama, yeah. Yeah, I'd eat it. Yeah. You sound like somebody been drinking and been like, yeah, I'll eat it. Get out of here with this damn alligator catfish, super fish. Oh my goodness, y'all need to stop.
A team of scientists inserted an alligator gene into the genomes of catfish. The alligator gene called cathelicidin is an antimicrobial gene that plays a role in the animal's innate immune response, providing defense against various pathogens, including bacteria and viruses. Researchers inserted the gene into the part of the catfish genome that codes for an essential reproductive hormone. The produced hybrids showed increased disease resistance and sterility. Catfish are not just highly susceptible to bacterial infections and abiotic stresses but have also developed antibiotic resistance. Scientists are trying to give these freshwater farm fish an edge against the circumstances by infusing them with a disease-fighting gene from alligators. The CRISPR, clustered regularly interspaced short palindromic repeats, system has revolutionized gene modification, making gene editing more precise, efficient, and accessible. The disease-resistant catfish could one day be used for human consumption. Follow AID for more fascinating news and updates. Thanks.